Welcome to Signal to Alpha, your essential morning market briefing. I'm Lady Muriel, cutting through the noise to deliver what moves markets today. Let's get you your alpha before the opening bell. Markets just delivered their worst punch in 3 months, and the catalyst is pure geopolitical theater. The S&P 500 crashed 2.1%, the Dow shed 871 points, and the Nasdaq dropped 2.4% as President Trump escalated his Greenland acquisition push with threats of 10% tariffs on 8 European nations starting February 1st, jumping to 25% by June without a deal. Investors abandoned U.S. assets in droves, sending gold above $4,850 per ounce and silver to record highs as classic safe haven plays lit up. Treasury markets experienced their worst day since July, with the 10-year yield spiking to 4.29% and the 30-year hitting 4.92%, both at multi-month highs. European leaders pushed back hard, with EU Commission President von der Leyen calling the tariff threats a mistake, and French President Macron warning the EU may invoke anti-coercion mechanisms for the first time ever against the U.S. 8 allied nations, issued a joint statement defending Arctic security cooperation, while Danish lawmakers literally told Trump to F off during European Parliament debates. On the domestic front, the Supreme Court hears arguments today on Trump's attempt to fire Federal Reserve Governor Lisa Cook over mortgage fraud allegations she denies. No sitting Fed governor has ever been fired in the Fed's 112-year history, making this case unprecedented. Lower courts blocked the move, and even conservative justices showed rare division by declining emergency intervention. The timing matters, with the next Federal Open Market Committee meeting approaching and markets watching closely for signals on Fed independence. Minnesota became ground zero for federal enforcement battles as Attorney General Pam Bondi personally visited Minneapolis, vowing accountability after weeks of unrest over ICE operations. The Justice Department issued grand jury subpoenas to Governor Tim Walz, Attorney General Keith Ellison, and Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey investigating alleged conspiracy to obstruct federal law enforcement. Meanwhile, the House Oversight Committee advances contempt resolutions against Bill and Hillary Clinton for refusing to testify in the Epstein probe, with votes expected along party lines. Corporate news hit hard as Berkshire Hathaway disclosed plans to potentially sell its entire Kraft Heinz stake, 325 million shares representing 27% of the company. The stock tumbled in after hours trading as Warren Buffett's successor signals a major portfolio shift from a merger the Oracle of Omaha previously backed. Retail stocks, including Amazon and Walmart, got hammered on renewed tariff fears, with Amazon's CEO warning tariffs are creeping into consumer prices. The consumer discretionary sector led losses as trade war concerns resurface. Meanwhile, United Airlines stocks surged after beating expectations for the 14th consecutive quarter, crediting its loyalty program and premium customer strategy. That's your signal to alpha for today. Subscribe for tomorrow's essential market briefing. Trade smart, stay informed. See you at the opening bell.